Hello, welcome back to another Spitfire issue, or two, should I say. I hope you had a good day. It's been wet, really wet today down here, down south, which is annoying. I did a little bit of work in the garden on and off. I'm trying to get the garden nice, but yeah, it's been wet here today. So, yeah, and I've found out that it's been lovely in other places. So, yeah, it's a bit boo-hoo. Anyway, I'm going to introduce my guests, and then we'll go for the chat. You know the format. So we've got Dave Say.
Hello, and welcome to sunny, warm East Yorkshire. Yeah, it's a bit mafting out here, but yeah, we're all right out this way. So up to now, anyway. So it makes a change that we're dry and warm, and you're wet and windy down there, Horlicks.
Yeah, it's awful. Okay, and as always, we've got our Johnny Dave.
Yeah, and welcome to a nice sunny Newcastle. Sun's blasting through that window, so thanks for having us on again, Horlicks, and this will be a cracking show, so everybody enjoy. So let's get these this aircraft done.
Yeah, lovely. And yeah, it's all going to come back at you because we're going to have a blazing week now, and I bet you will have rain and all sorts. I reckon it's coming up to you. At least we've done it today, Friday. As long as it's nice for the weekend.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on holiday for the week, so better stay fine.
Oh God, yeah. Let's hope the weather stays all right.
Yeah.
So
fingers crossed and all that. So
right, do you want to start the chat off?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, then we'll have Mark Mods. Good evening, everybody.
Hi, Mark.
Hello, Mark. You'll get the gold today.
Yep, and silver goes to Warren James. Hi, all.
Hi, Warren.
And bronze goes to the Northern Model Builders. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Northern Model Builders, brothers and sisters.
And Dave Mark. Good evening, Eagle Squadron. Time to show the Hun once again. Get your kites in the air. 50 plus spiders across the channel. Good luck with your build, Horlicks.
Hello, Dave. Hi, Dave.
Then we'll have Dave Hobbies. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
And your crafter. Hi, everyone. Hello, Julie.
Hi,
Julie.
And P40F20. I see a Squiffy. Just chuffed to have you here to lead Eagle Squadron. Jerry is forming up over France and prepared to pay us a visit. Time for you and the lads to mount your kites. Hello, P40.
Hi, P40.
And we'll have Dano Builds. Hello, everyone.
Hi, Dano.
Hi, Dano.
And we'll have P40F20. Good to have you. Pay us a visit. Group captaincy. Send your Batman around to the mess for spot to take around with us.
We certainly will do. Yes, we certainly will.
And P40F20. Right, chaps, chucks away and good hunting.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, P40. So, yeah, we've got 54 to do and 55. Okay. I've already had a look at them. It looks like they're the same issue, just mirrored.
Yeah.
So I'm going to share the screen.
That's correct, yeah. 54. Issue 54 of Builder Spitfire Mark 1A, and we'll be fitting the left wing flap.
Okay, so let's sort the cameras out.
Yeah, I'll let you do that before we go for a parts checklist. And yeah, I've personally done this because I've done 54, 55, and right up to 62, and I'm waiting for the next ones. And I've just had a notification today that they should be on the way, so we should receive them within a few days.
How about I get mine done then? Right, Fleetwood J. Good evening. All. Hope everyone is okay, and good luck with your builds.
Lovely.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Fleetwood.
Okay, so parts checklist then, if you're ready, we'll go through the parts checklist for 54. Stand aside for our emergency services.
Yeah, fire engine off somewhere.
Yeah, okay. Right, so parts checklist then for issue 54. 5401, left wing flap.
Okay. Wow. I didn't
Yeah.
expect that. It's metal.
Yeah. It's massive, isn't it?
And there's some detail on there.
Yeah, there is. Wonderful detail. So yeah, that's the left wing flap. Oh, excuse me a minute.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh God, there's another one.
there's another one.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, 2 fire engines usually means a house fire. So a little bit of useless information. God bless them. Let's hope everybody's all right.
Yeah.
So 54-2 is arm of hinge. And that's, yeah, that's the one there. Arm of hinge, 5402.
Okay.
Okay, and then we've got 5403, arm of hinge. That's the other side. Yep. Okay, that's the correct one. Then we've got 5404, hinge fixing plates L1 and L2 on a screw. Okay, L1 and L2 on a sprue. Yeah, I think the mark's on the back. Yes.
It's not focusing. Focus.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah, we've got L1 and L2. Yeah. L1's at the bottom, L2's at the top. Okay, and then we've got 5405, and we've got a hinge pin ×2. Yeah, very tiny little hinge pins in metal.
Yeah.
And then we've got 5406, and that's 5 1.7 by 3mm PB screws and 1 spare.
And there is 5 in there.
Yeah.
Okay. While you're getting them sorted out, I'll go through this. P40 20. Geez, it's the coppers. Fleetwood Jace sounds bad as mine, as I am opposite the police station. LOL.
Yeah, I actually live next door to the fire depot. So yeah, you hear it a lot when they come out of their unit.
Fleetwood Jace, someone has burnt the salad.
Brilliant.
And Matthew Borum, even an all my delivery this month will be 55 to 58.
Evening, Matthew. Thanks for joining me.
Hi, Matthew.
Okay, so when you're ready then, Horlicks, we'll go on to step 1.
Okay.
Paint the salad. Right, so step 1, take the wing flap hinge arm 5402 and fit the hinge pin 5405 through the hole as indicated. Note that this hinge part has the number 3 on it in blue arrow. The inset above shows the hinge pin in place.
Okay.
That's correct. Yeah, it has number 3 on it. I can see it from here. And you've got to pop that wee little thing through there.
Okay.
Okay. So step 2 is that take the wing flap 5401 and identify the fixing point for the hinge at the edge of the flap. Fit the hinge pin 5405 into the recess. Note that in this view the number is facing downwards. The inset above shows the pin in place. So it's a case of getting the wing flap in the orientation correct and the hinge in the orientation correct, which I can see you have done already. Yes, that's correct. Okay. And then rather sillily it says step 3, take the wing flap hinge arm 5403 and fit the hinge pin 5403 through the hole as indicated. Note that this hinge part has a number 4 on it, blue arrow. The inset right shows the hinge pin in place. Yeah, so that's a number 4. Oops. There we go. Yeah, okay. And then step 4 says, take the wing flap 5401 and identify the fixing points for the second hinge on the edge of the flap to fit the hinge pin 5405 into the recess. Note that in this view, the number is facing downwards. The inset above shows the pin in place. And I can tell you that that is exactly right, Horlicks. Well done. Right. Okay. So step 5. Step 5 is cut part L1 from frame 5404 and check how it fits over the hinge pin of the hinge arm 5402. Apply a little super glue to the recess on the wing flap 5401 and fix part L1 in place. See inset right. Note that we have rotated the parts since the previous step. Yes,
Okay.
Okay, there's a bit of
I'll go for it. P40F20. Tally old chaps. Hood cabbage plates at 9 o'clock and Angels 10. Let's have at them, lads.
Oh.
We will.
And Fleetwood J. Crispy lettuce, anyone? And Matthew Boham. We seem to be getting into a bit of a flap tonight.
Aye, we do.
Yeah, this is really.
It's really fiddly work, is that, Horlicks?
So I've turned that round.
Yep. I speak from experience because, yes, it is fiddly work.
Yes.
Okay, that it does seem to line up. So I didn't actually get any glue out because I wasn't sure if we were going to need any tonight. But
Yeah, sorry about that. I should have warned you.
No, that's all right. I've just give it a good shake.
Yeah. Gorilla.
And Fleetwood J. Nicely done with your flaps, Horlicks.
Yeah.
Thanks. Okay, so I'm going to put a little dab on there. And just for good measure, I'm going to put a bit on the actual base as well.
Yeah, jolly good.
On P40F20. Break right squadron leader, Horlicks. We've got one of the blighters closing in on your 6.
Oh, heck. Okay. And press it down firmly, yeah. Yeah, this is where I got a bit of super glue on the end of my finger, I did. And yeah, it went all hard and I had to file it off.
Okay.
Okay, jolly good. Yes, that's correct. Okay, so you're on to step 6 now. And step 6 is cut part L2 from the frame 5404 and check how it fits over the hinge pin and hinge arm 5403. Apply a little super glue to the recess on the wing flap 5401 and fix part L2 in place. See inset right. Allow the glue to dry thoroughly before going on to the next step.
Okay, so that does fit nicely. Just going to get the same glue there. Bit in the middle for good measure.
Oh no. It's not my phone, is it? No, it's not my phone.
Oh, mine.
Well, Chris will get it in a minute. I knew as soon as I moved out my seat,
Yes.
Chris would answer it.
Okay, Fleetwood J. Dave, you didn't want to get stuck to the flaps.
No.
No.
And Matthew Vaughan, I forgot to buy carrot wafers this week. I'll buy them next week.
Aye. Double ration next week then, Matthew.
Make sure Jerry doesn't pitch them.
Are you okay?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, right. Jolly good. So you're going to need your aeroplane for the next part of the step.
Okay.
So I'll let you move that away, and then you can fetch the aeroplane in.
Nods. No, it was not, but my other half.
It's not, but my other half. Oh, right, yeah.
Julie, Ray, and Christine, was it?
It must have been, yeah.
Okay, so
Oh. Matthew bought them. They come in packs of 6 in Iceland. Come in packs of 6 in Poundland and all. For a pun.
Right. Okay. So, step 7 then, Horlicks. Step 7 is take the model assembly on its stand from the previous issue, identify the wire cable 4801 that is fitted along the rear edge of the wing of the left wing. Check that the tube covering the cable is fitted correctly between the 2 raised elements in the wing frame 2301. The details on the right show the raised elements at each end of the recess in part 2301. So there is a little notch to the right hand side of that. Yeah.
I can feel that it's in the groove because you can move this up and down and it hits
Jolly good. Jolly good. Okay, so we'll move on to step 8. And step 8 is take the wing flap assembly and fit the 2 hinge arms 5402 and 5403 over the tube section of the cable assembly 4801. The shaped ends of the hinge arms fit into the recesses in the wing frame 2301.
Okay.
Okay, and I think you know what's coming next. In step 9, when you get that in place.
Oh God, it's a bit tricky, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit tricky to get manhandled into place, if you know what I mean. So yeah, one there and one there. Okay, so step 9 is check that the screw holes in the hinge arms 5402 and 5403 are aligned with the screw sockets in the wing frame 2301. Fix each hinge arm in place with 2 1.7 by 3 millimeter PB screws and do not over tighten the screws.
Okie doke.
On P40F20, blimey squadron leader, that one nearly had your number.
Aye, not half.
That's all right, I was watching his 6.
Right, I'm just going to get one in each side.
Yeah. And then it'll hold itself more or less in place.
Oh,
Okay, you're back.
okay.
Okay, lovely. So that leads us on to completed work. The first wing flap has been fitted to the left wing. So well done, Horlicks. And that concludes issue 54 of Build the Spitfire. And there's your wing flap.
Wow.
Okay. So, and coming in issue 55, which will be in a few minutes' time, is your next set of parts: right wing flap, hinges, attachments, and screws.
Okay. So I'm just gonna cover the wing.
Matthew Boom. Hope there's a decent supply of caramel wafers in the mess. Excuse me. Fleetwood J. Wonder if we can be sponsored by Tunnix. The amount of caramel wafers we go through. LOL.
Yeah.
And P40F20. Matthew Boom. I'll have the mess sergeant walk in the post for the duration if he does it. Doesn't.
Okay, so I'm just gonna move that aside.
Okay.
Sorry, that was the finished view.
That's okay. Yeah, that's the finished view with the left wing flap on. Yep, you can see it there in black, just on the left. Yep, there it is.
Okay.
And then we move on to issue 55 of Build the Spitfire Mark 1A. We're fitting the right wing flap in issue 55. I think if P40 F20 was doing issue 55, it's probably say it's double nickel time.
Yeah.
It's the double nickel issue. So, okay, so, right. Parts checklist then for issue 55 are as follows. 5501, the right wing flap. Yeah. Is that metal again, Horlicks?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, jolly good. And I've noticed it's a different colour.
Yes. Nice creamy, whatever color it's called. Ivory.
A greeny cream.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, green.
Yeah.
Could be, don't know. Okay, so we've got 5502, the arm of hinge. And that's the one, the little one. Yes, that looks like the one.
Number 5.
Okay, arm of hinge. Then we've got 5503, arm of hinge. That's the one. And then we've got 5504, hinge fixing plates, R1 and R2 on the frame.
What's this one?
Okay, yeah, that's the one. Okay, so then we've got 5505, hinge pin times 2. Yeah, little tiny hinge pins in metal. Yeah, and we've got 5506, 5 1.7 by 3mm PB screws and one spare.
Okay.
Okay. Right, P40F20. The right flap needs a bit of tweaking, or else it will stick a bit and not work properly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do I have to do with it? Just oil it, or?
It's a little bit filing sort of down. You'll find when you put one of the ends on, it sticks a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't have to do that with mine. It went straight on, so I was lucky.
I had to do a little bit filing. Basically, before you put the other bit, when you put the hinges on, before you glue the other bits on.
Yeah.
Make sure the hinges running slack.
Yeah, man went quite smoothly. Really, it went really well.
I had to take about not even a millimeter off.
Right.
I mean,
it's an issue. I'll get to it when I get down.
Yeah.
Will I not know until we get to that bit then? I mean, at the moment, as it stands this second, that is really loose.
Yeah, that's what it be.
Yeah, that's the left one.
Right.
Oh, you're talking about this, also the right one. Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I've got some on it. The right flap needs jigging a bit. Does it then? Please. John, evening all, another glorious day in the garden. It's an issue with the paint thickness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And dear Mark, mine keeps on sticking, so I'll be filing it down a bit.
Right. Okay. Jolly good. Thanks for the heads up on that. And good evening, John's model making as well. Thanks for joining us.
Cool.
You might be lucky it might go straight on.
Yeah.
But I found one of them hinges on mine just was catching.
Yeah.
So I took a little bit off the bit what the pin the bit that goes in, what the pin goes into.
Oh, in here, the groove.
Yeah.
I took a little bit off the actually I actually took the paint off the pin bit. I didn't touch the groove.
Yeah.
No, the bit that goes.
So before I glue anything, just need to make sure
they work properly. Yeah. Okay. So right, we'll move on to step one then. Step one is take wing flap hinge arm 5502 and fit a hinge pin 5505 through the hole as indicated. Note that this hinge part has the number 5 on it, blue arrow. The inset above shows the hinge pin in place.
You'll probably know which one it is because when you put it in, it'll be a little bit tighter.
Yeah, I mean, this one was tight and it's just taken a chunk of the paint out the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's loose.
That's when you put it into the other thing, you might feel it's a little bit tight going in.
Okay.
It might be that pin, it might be the other pin, but it's one of them.
Okay. Right, so that's the pin.
Okay. So step two then is take the wing flap 5501 and identify the fixing point for the hinge at the edge of the flap. Fit the hinge pin 5505 into the recess. Note that in this view, the number is facing downwards. The inset above shows the pin in place.
Okay. There seems to be quite a lot of movement in that.
Well, so you might get a weird, or it's the other one. Right, Matthew Borum. It's been pouring a rain where I am.
Oh,
on P40F20, the left flap is not painted and works just fine. You may have to file paint off the right flap to get it to work properly.
Okay.
And Fleetwood J, it's been a lovely day on the flight course. Going to be a nice sunset tonight.
Lovely.
You know, so I'd love to get out on the west coast and catch a sunset.
Yeah, the sunset's lovely. So, right. Okay. So, if you're happy with that, we'll move on to step 3 then, Horlicks.
Yeah.
Okay. Step 3 is take the wing flap arm 5503 and fit the hinge pin 5505 through the hole as indicated. Note that this hinge part has the number 6 on it, blue arrow. The inset right shows the hinge pin in place. Okay, and you've done that already. So we'll move on to step 4. And step 4 is take the wing flap 5501 and identify the fixing point for the second hinge on the edge of the flap. Fit the hinge pin 5505 into the recess. Note that in this view, the number is facing downwards. The inset above shows the pin in place. Okay.
Okay.
Does that look like it's a loose fitting one?
It does.
So man was absolutely perfect.
Mine, I just had to take a little bit paint off. But when you put the other bit on, hold it up and see what's like.
Yeah, that's when you find out, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so.
Or you glue it.
Yeah, before you glue it, yeah, obviously. So step 5 then, cut part R2 from frame 5504 and check how it fits over the hinge pin of the hinge arm 5502. Apply a little super glue to the recess of the wing flap 5501 and fix part R2 in place. See inset right. So I think what you've got to do is a little bit of test fitting. Oh, it looks superb to me.
Yep, that one looks fine.
Yeah.
You will know because it will be stiff.
So now I need to try and get this back out to glue because it clicked.
Yeah. Which might be a bit awkward, but
Before you see is the problem will show up when you attach the flap to the wing. I know it showed up on mine before because it was stiff when I put it on, but
well, it's going to be difficult to do this because without securing these in place to keep the hinge in place, I'm not going to know until it gets on.
Have you got any another little trick idiot shoes? Oh, are you got any of them grip things, plastic grip things?
Yes, I do actually.
Hold the two of them in place and check the fit on the hold it on, then check the fit on the.
Okay, cool. So if we move on to step 6 then.
okay, so step 6 is cut part R1 from frame 5504 and check how it fits over the hinge pin of the hinge arm 5503. Apply a little super glue to the recess on wing part flap on the wing flap 5501 and fix part R1 in place. See inset left. And allow the glue to dry thoroughly before going on to the next step.
Yeah. So this one is stiff.
Now look at now, you can see that's dropped right back. That's stayed in place. It's actually pulled the whole lot off.
Yeah.
That's what I found out on mine when I was.
So if I put this on.
Yeah, I didn't have any bother like this on man.
Then you see it'll stay in place.
Oh yeah, so yeah. Yeah, that one does, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it needs some paint.
Yeah, man was loose as anything, so.
So why is it I need to... Is it the top plastic piece that has the problem?
Well, I took it off the metal piece in the middle. know what you put the pin through. I just rubbed that back a bit down to bare metal on either side, and it was okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I'll get my needle file out.
Jolly good.
No, not that.
This bit,
Not
innit?
that. No, pick up your hinge. Know where the pin's going through. Take the pin out on either side of that.
Oh, in here.
You could rub off a little bit in there, but I took it off the side. Know where the pin's actually going through on the hinge. So the other, what the pin's actually going through.
Oh, in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I took
See,
it off.
that's loose.
No,
Yeah, I took some paint off either side of that.
So on the round.
On the round
Okay.
bit, so that's not rubbing. So that's not rubbing against the.
Yeah.
Because it's that's rubbing against the plastic. Well, the metal of the wing.
Okay. So this edge here and this edge.
It'll only need a little bit.
Okay. So let's see. Oh. God, this is fiddly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is it slacker?
A little bit, but it's still not dropping on its own. But I can see, you can see where the paint's thicker at the top.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could take some off that.
And then have to center hole as well, maybe.
Uh, 340. P40 R20. Listen to Jody Deere, and then he's put clean out the notch where the hinge passes through as well.
Yeah.
Go in here.
I think I had to do this on one of the Routemaster mirrors or something. Can't remember now. Similar sort of thing.
This must be the overpaint. They're probably overpaint some parts
Yeah.
because they're probably dipped.
Yeah.
And P40 F20. That's it.
Yeah. There you go.
There you go. That's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. There you go. That's better.
Yeah. So it's just a case of backtracking a little bit now, Horlicks, and pop some glue on your hinge plates and pop them on.
And P4020, the notch on the flap as well.
Oh, in here.
Yeah.
Well, it's loose now, but I suppose just quick. Quick, wouldn't I? Well, no, right, okay, so.
I'll be loose now, so no problem now.
They're on glue.
And Chris Campton, hi everyone.
Hi, Chris. Thanks for joining us, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
And he's put Chris Campton, received my next Terminator issues today. Yeah, 6 more to go.
Yeah, not many now on that thing, is there?
Yeah, you'll be glad when that's finished, eh, Dave?
Ah, well, yeah, definitely.
So well, you'll have to send you the picture, the front cover of one, dear.
Oh, no.
Okay, so that's one side.
Okay.
Now I'm going to glue the other side in. Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect, nice and loose now.
Beautiful. Okay, so it says allow a little time for the glue to thoroughly dry before moving on to the next step. And I think you know what the next step is. You're going to need your aeroplane.
P40F20, right, Squiffy, you got it.
Lovely.
Super.
Right.
Mods, wait till you get issue 62 with Power Cable Gate.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't done that one yet.
Cable gate.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I love cables. I love organising. Although this has actually gone a bit skewy. I'm not happy about that.
No.
There we go, look.
Yeah.
All the red cables are up, all neat.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Okie doke. So,
Okay, are you ready for step 7 then?
yes.
So step 7 is take the model assembly on its stand from the previous issue. Identify the wire cable 5101 that is fitted alongside the rear edge of the right wing. Check that the tube covering the cable is fitted correctly between the two raised elements in the wing frame 2501. The details on the right show the raised elements of each end of the recess in part 2501.
Yeah.
And I think you've just done that, haven't you? So step 8. Step 8 says, note in this diagram, the wing will be viewed from a different angle to the previous step and the next step. Take the wing flap assembly and position it as shown so you can fit the two hinge arms 5502 and 5503 over the tube section of the cable assembly 5501. The shaped ends of the hinge arms fit into the recesses in the wing frame 2501.
Okay.
Okay, and then the next step is step 9, and it says check that the screw holes in the hinge arms 5502 and 5503 are aligned with the screw sockets in the wing frame 2501. Fix each hinge arm in place with two 1.7 by 3 mm PB screws. Do not over tighten the screws.
Okay, so I've just put one in while you were explaining that.
Yeah.
Right. Mark Mods. I love electrics, but did not enjoy power cable gate. And Lucas 1945. Hi everyone, nice to see the familiar faces are still modelling.
Yeah, we're still modelling Lucas 1945. Thanks for joining us.
And P40F20, port 62.3 has the incorrect thread cut into it. I haven't checked mine, so.
Okay, yes, that's lovely, Horlicks.
Right, so that's nice and wobbly.
Yeah, really good. So that is completed work. The wing flap has been fitted to the right wing. Well done. So coming in next week's issue, which is issue 56, which will be next week. And your next set of parts next week is a motor, cable and label for the wing flaps.
Oh.
Which is that one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's next.
And is that going to be... Here's a motor. Put a label on it. Thank you. See you next week.
Yes. I think so.
I think so.
Yeah.
What's that? 56, is it? 56.
Yeah.
There's a motor. There's a cable. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a motor. There's a cable. Put the label on the cable. See you next week.
Okay. Oh, look. You get to play with a motor next week.
Yeah.
Who wants to do it?
Yeah. Do you want to do it?
Oh, there's a gearbox as well, isn't there? 50. What's that? 57. 56 and 57. Do I have them to hand? What do you viewers want?
Yeah, what do the viewers want?
You want them to carry on with the next two issues?
56, 57, or would you like to wait and we'll do it next week? And yeah.
What mods do 56? What mods do 57?
Okay, that's one. Any more?
Matthew Bourne, yes, carry on. Dave Mack, do four.
Well, that's 3 votes. Okay, are you all prepared for this?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, I'll catch up this chat. Matthew Bourne, 62.3, a screw. you're not up to there, Mark, Matthew, so you'll find out when you get there.
Yeah.
The P40F20, the flat works all proper. Well done, Horlicks. Great building show as always. Mark Mods, yes, it's a label on a cable. P40F20, great work, Squiffy. Give on a good what for. The rest is just yes. Carry on. More carry on onwards. Yep. Everything's just carry on.
Okay.
Right, let's carry on then. We're having so much fun.
So yeah, a lot of fun. So issue 56 of Build the Spitfire Mk 1A, and we're doing the motor, cable, and label for the wing flaps.
Okay. Okay then.
So this is issue 56, motor, cable, and label for the wing flaps. Parts checklist are as follows. The parts checklist are 5601, the motor and cable. Yeah.
So this looks like, can we test this?
Depending on the plug.
Did anyone else test theirs?
I think I did. I think I plugged my in just to make sure it goes around.
Okay. Let's have a little test of that, because I've had a bit bad luck with the motor on this build. So
Yeah, you have, haven't you? Yeah. So
right, I'll go through the chat while you're going to do that. Fleetwood carry on Spitfire. That would make a good film.
it would, wouldn't it?
Dave Mack, you're not far from catching us all up now.
Aye.
P40F20, the label on the cable has a brew, that is true.
Yeah.
Dave Mack, I tested mine, and Mark Mods, I tested mine.
Yeah, man.
I'm not tested.
Yeah. That's exactly how mine went.
nice and slow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Okay.
So, right. So, parts checklist is 5601, motor and cable, and then 5602, a cable label. So that's the M6, is it?
M6.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So, step one, remove the cable label 5602 from its backing. Wrap the label around the cable of the motor 5601. Close to the connector as indicated, blue arrows. Yeah. Okay. Are you happy with that, Horlicks?
M6.
Yeah. Jolly good. Well, if you're happy with that, that's completed work. A label has been attached to the cable of the wing flap motor. It will be fitted in the next issue. Store it carefully until it is needed.
Right.
So that's issue 56 done and build a classic Spitfire Mk 1A. And coming in issue 57 for your next set of parts. The next set of parts are cogs, housings, and connectors for the wing flaps, plus a cable with LED lamp and a red lens.
Do you want to keep your tester out? Do you want to test that lamp?
Yeah.
And in time-honored fashion, without further ado, we'll move on to issue 57 of Build the Classic Spitfire Mk 1A. We'll be fitting the motor for the wing flaps. Issue 57.
Oh, yes. I do like things like this. Right.
Right. I thought, mate. Okay, there's a great long list of parts for this one as well, Horlicks.
Okay.
Okay. You might regret this once you've started. Right, okay. So parts checklist is 5701 gear housing. That's correct. Yeah, that's the gear housing.
Okay.
Give me one of yarn.
That's plastic.
Blooming tired. Right, so 5702 gear housing again. Yeah, that's the one. And 5703 is a cog housing. Yeah, that's a cog housing. Okay, 5704 is a flat cog. A flat cog. Yeah. 5705 is a cog for motor shaft. So it's a small cog. Yeah, small cog. Okay. And 5706 is a connecting cog. Right, these two are different, aren't they?
Yeah. If this would focus, we might.
Yeah, it's not focusing.
That's got teeth around the body of it,
57,
whereas the other one hasn't.
5706, 5705. Yes, that's correct. That's the way they go. Okay, so 5706 has teeth around the body.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. 5707 is a red lens for the LED. Yeah. Red lens. Red light spells danger. I think we've read that somewhere before, haven't we? So 5708 LED and cable. .5708 LED and cable. That's the one.
And I'll test this now.
Yeah, I'll let you do that now before we move on any further. Yeah, we have light. And the Lord said, "Let there be light." And there was loads of it. And we could see for miles.
Okay.
Okay. So 5709 cable label.
Another cable label.
Give you a cracking meal. About in a minute.
Well, that's all right. As long as you're getting free entertainment out of it, why worry? Right. So there's the cable label.
Okay.
Okay, and 5710 fine wire cable. And it is fine wire cable too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Very fine wire cable.
I think it's fabric, isn't it? Or it's not metal.
I don't think it's metal now, but I think it's fabric. So okay. 5711 is a gear shaft, which is like a pin.
Okay, that's that.
Yep, that's the one. And 5712 is 3 2x 4mm PM screws and one spare. Cuckoo. Cuckoo.
It was 3.
Cuckoo. 3 cuckoos. Right. Okay. So then we've got 5713, which is 9 1.7 by 4mm PB screws and 1 spare. 9 of them.
9.
9.
Aye.
9.
9.
9. Eisenhower. 9.
There we go.
Shoot that, Jerry. Was that Jerry over the radio?
Oh, we had to kick him out, I'll tell you. So, right.
Right then.
Whew, after all that, now we've got to start building this mammoth build, the Horlicks. And boy, have you got the right team to do this tonight. So, step 1. Wow. Step 1 is fit the cog 5705 onto the shaft of the motor 5601 supplied with the previous issue. The inset above shows the cog in place on the motor shaft. So 5705 is the one that's got smooth side, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so that's that done.
This camera is really starting to wind me up. I don't know why
it doesn't actually state there that it has to be glued on, does it?
No.
No. Okay, so right, step 2. This is where you're going to need some of your other parts. Step 2 is fit the motor 5601 and cog 5705 into the cog housing 5703 as indicated. The screw holes on the parts should align blue arrows. See also step 3. Okay. Excuse me while I yawn a bit. Okay, yeah. So we'll move on to step 3. Check the cable from the motor is running in the direction indicated by the blue arrow. Fix the motor to the cog housing using 2 PB 1.7 by 4mm screws. You've got that different orientation to the magazine, Horlicks. To the way I'm looking at it, to step 3. Step 3.
Okay, it says check the orientation of the motor, but
Looks right.
I mean, I've got it in with the wiring the same, but it doesn't. I don't necessarily know which way that motor is going to turn. I'm guessing.
Yeah, if you turn it so that the motor's downwards and the cog part is upwards, at the moment you've got it. No, turn it 180 degrees. Yeah, that's the way. Keep going. Stop there, and show me that. And you've got it exactly right. You should have a black wire on top and a red wire underneath. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so now we need 2 PB 1.7 by 4mm screws to screw the motor to the housing.
Okay, I've lost the screwdriver.
While you sorting that out, P40 F20, pop that Jerry Cuckoo somebody. P40 F20, do not glue the cog.
No. So these are PB 1.7 by 4mm Horlicks screws.
Right, they're in. So what we could do, just to clarify, we could get the testing back out.
You could, but I do believe later on it says don't test this motor or something, does it? I can't quite remember now.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't got any cogs engaged yet, so
Okay.
I think we should be all right. I don't. Once we've got that cable installed, then yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've wrapped that cable around.
See, that's turning
Yeah, jolly good.
that way,
Yeah.
which looks right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jolly
that's
good.
fine.
Okay.
Okay, so that is that together.
Okay, step 4 then. Step 4, you're going to need the other housing. So take the gear housing 5702 and fit the cog 5704, that's the flat cog, into the center of the housing, ensuring that it is the right way up. And note that the flange on the cog should be positioned against the block in the housing inset arrow. So the cog should be facing at 7 o'clock downwards. Yeah, as you look at it, yeah, 7 or 8 o'clock around there.
So yeah,
Against that block at the bottom.
yeah.
Okay, right. So step 5 then is fit the connecting cog 5706 into the recess in the gear housing 5702, so that the teeth on the inside of the cog engage with the teeth on the cog 5704. So yeah, the little cog with the teeth on the outside into the bottom of the gear there. Right. Step 6, fit the shaft 5711 into the hole in the connecting cog 5706 and into the socket in the gear casing. So fit the shaft right the way through. Okay. And this is where I put this together, and then I pushed the pin in and it came out stuck to my finger.
There you go.
It is a bit of a devil to get in its hole, I think.
So that's loose at the moment, but
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Put a little bit on, we'll tighten up.
Okay. Right. So now it says for step 7, take the fine wire cable 5710 and fit it centrally over the slot across the top of the cog 5704. The wire fits into notches in the sides of the gear housing, blue arrows.
so I'm gonna get that on the tweezers, pull that back, and then I'm gonna mark the ends with a Sharpie.
Okay.
If I've got a Sharpie, yeah.
And that'll tell you where the center is.
I mean, I'm not sure if this is that necessary, but it's better to.
I don't think it makes any odds because you're going to be pulling it about when you start fixing it onto the next
Oh,
post.
okay.
So lay that across the center slot and the 2 side slots. It's very fiddly, is this? You're going to have to get it somewhere right, and then we're going to be putting the top on it. So
Right, so what I'm going to do, get some tape out.
I know what you're going to do. You're going to tape it down, aren't you?
Yeah.
Each side.
See, I don't think it makes any odds because I think I just put 9 in and that was it. Because when you're doing the next week's issue, you're going to be pulling out the run all over the shop.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get this cable to stay in.
He said, but Roadman had bandaged it up. I said, well, where are you?
There we go.
Lovely. Right. Watch and learn, people, because the ever resourceful Horlicks is very good at this sort of thing. These little hints and tips like this, and it's very invaluable. Is things like that while you're building things, of course. So step 8 then, Horlicks, is take the gear housing 5701 and fit it on the top of the gear housing 5702 so that the screw holes are aligned. As you fit it, ensure that the wire cable 5710 and cog 5704 are in the correct positions. Okay. Okay. Is that all right, Horlicks?
I think so.
Okay. See if it, oh, where's your cog loose like that? It might be okay when you get the motor in.
Right, I'll go through some of the chat. Matthew Bowman, I do enjoy building motors. P40F20, it's not important to center cable, it will self-locate as you complete the assembly.
Yeah.
Mark wants no electrical tape, I'm very disappointed.
Yeah. I mean, this pin isn't. That does still come out, but I'm guessing
it'll fix it, isn't it?
As long as it locates into the hole underneath.
And Warren James, my next Spitfire issues are 47 to 50.
Uh-huh.
No.
And Matthew, you're behind Warren. My next Spitfire issues are 55 to 58. Yeah, Warren's a little bit behind. Makes him good because I can help him when he's stuck.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to recheck this because.
Okay. See what see what that does.
Okay, that's him.
Okay, jolly good. So we're now on to step 9, and step 9 is fix the gear housing parts 5701 and 5702 together using 4 PB 1.7 by 4mm screws. At this stage, the shaft 5711 and connecting cog 5706 are not fixed, but it is important that they remain in position.
Okay.
Okay, step 10 then. Step 10 is take the motor and cog housing assembly from step 3, fix it on the top of the gear housing 5701 so that the screw holes are aligned as indicated. At the same time, fix the shaft 5711 into the recessing part in the end of part 5703 as indicated by the blue arrow. So it's a case of putting the motor on top there, Horlicks, and making sure that the shaft goes into the end using the blue arrow on the illustration there. Okay.
See, that doesn't look like it's sealed properly on that corner.
Is the cable going through the hole properly? Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems tight enough, does it?
Yeah.
Bit strange, that, isn't it?
And the motor's all... Right. Okay, yeah.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
So, okay, so step 11. Fix the cog housing 5703 to the top of the gear housing 5701 using two PB 1.7 by 4mm screws.
Okay.
Right. P40F20. There's a cap piece to hold the shaft of the small cog.
Yeah. Okay. Are you happy with that?
Yeah.
Okay, step 12 then. Step 12 is take the cable label 5709 and take the LED with cable 5708. Remove the label from its backing and wrap it around the end of the cable close to the connector as shown. Okay, that's the way to do it. And step 13 is fit the LED lens 5707 into the hole in the center of the fuselage panel 2201 as shown. So you're going to need your aeroplane back again now, our Horlicks.
And John's model making. More fuselage parts in issue 63, 64, 65, and 66 are surprises.
Whoa, lovely. So when you're ready, Horlicks, you need to take your LED lens 5707 and fit it into the hole in the center fuselage panel as shown.
Oh.
Have you dropped it?
Yeah, it's just rolled over there. Got it. Right, so.
Okay. So
That
bit
down in there.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's correct. Right, so step 14, fit the LED in the end of the cable 5708 into the red LED lens 5707. The black and red cables should be aligned as shown. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then step 15 says take the motor and cog assembly from step 11. Slot the cable 5708 between the prongs of the gear housing 5702 blue arrow. Fit the gear housing on to the marked area on the fuselage panel 2201 so that the screw holes are aligned as indicated by the red arrows. Yeah.
Only just fit.
Yeah. Okay, so step 16. Thank goodness we're nearly there. Step 16 says fix the gear housing assembly in place using 2 PM 2 times 4mm screws. The prongs on part 5702 hold the LED on the end of the cable 5708 in place in the red lens. So yeah, there's 2 screws in them little indentations.
That's really clever design, actually.
Yeah, I thought so.
So what I will say is you have to be really careful because you can see that it's not too bad. Oh, right, the camera's not going to like me.
Yeah, you got them cables to watch out for.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the actual cable that comes through,
yeah,
you can just about see that's visible there
yes,
through the hole. So you just, yeah, you've got to make sure that that cable's out of the way. You can just see it there.
yeah.
But it shouldn't be a problem, actually. It's not too far from there, but it's just something to look out
You'll be
for.
putting them out on a future issue.
Okay, so that's in.
Okay, and you're pleased to know, Horlicks, that that's completed work. The ventral lamp has been fitted to the fuselage. The motor and cogs for the wing flaps have been installed.
Wow. There is just so much going on in this, isn't there? I mean,
yeah,
I thought, oh yeah, be motor here, but all these electronics, we've got what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 motors in here already.
Yeah.
Plus what, half a dozen LEDs.
Yeah.
So
yeah, there's going to be a lot going off. So right, your next set of parts then for issue 58, which will be next week. Sections of the wing flaps, hinges, connecting parts, and screws.
Okay.
Okay.
Let me just blow that up.
57 is sorted.
Yes, your next issue is pretty fiddly. Let you know now.
Oh yeah, that looks quite fiddly. Yeah, no, I'm really happy with that. That's gone all together nicely.
Jolly good.
That's all nice and tight. So yeah, I guess these just get left dangling for the moment. There's this cable.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't even work out where they're going to go. Any tips? Any hints?
Yeah, they're going to go flaps.
They're going to flaps. There's other parts that'll fit on that flap, what they fit to.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm just struggling to see how this is going to make these go up and down because at the moment,
I think they're just going to lift them up.
Oh,
I think they'll use gravity to drop them, and I think the things will just lift them because they're very thin.
Yeah.
I may be wrong, mind you, but
yeah, good speculation. Cool. Right then, I'll move the camera around.
Okay. Well, Dave Mack, well done, Horlicks.
Lovely, thank you.
P40F20, well done, Squiffy, Horlicks.
Yeah.
Matthew Bohm, looking forward to getting my delivery this month.
Jolly good.
So am I, to tell you the truth. More spraying to do.
Yeah, no, I did actually really enjoy doing that. That was, I like doing a bit of old electrical work.
Yeah.
Well, you're catching up quickly.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
You're about 2 months behind, aren't you?
Well, 57 we've done. So, and the last issue we've all got is 62, but there is the other 4 issues out there, which obviously John's model making said that has arrived. So, yeah.
Well, I suppose we better carry on then, haven't we? 58. I want to say something for
the next issue is fiddly.
It is fiddly. Yeah, it is. It is. It's very fiddly. But yeah, next time I would have thought.
P40F20. It's a clever assembly. Should work well.
Yeah, I thought it was quite clever. Yeah.
I'm just trying to be delicate. The problem is now we've put more on the wings. I'm struggling to get my polystyrene over my wings.
Yeah.
I just want to try and keep some of the dust out, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Get one of them keyboard hoovers.
Yeah. No, there we go. Let's,
yeah, jolly good. Yeah. Yeah, started.
And that's the underneath where we put the that LED.
Yeah. Yeah. Lovely.
Cracking. Absolutely cracking.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Let's pop that in there. Right then.
Okay.
So, well, that's it then.
Well, 4 issues done tonight, so well done.
Yeah, 4 more done. I was only planning on doing 2, but you know how it goes. So yeah, no, that's really good. Really enjoyed that. Thoroughly enjoyed that. So I've just got to put these screws away afterwards. I'm gonna have to look back through. Can't remember what they are, but put them away because they're spares.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. I suppose we better think about winding the show down. Oh, an hour and a half. I looked, and it was we only done 40 minutes.
Yeah.
God, time does fly when you're having fun.
It does. It certainly does.
Okay, well, yeah. Oh, that's it then. Obviously, I'll do the schedule in a moment.
Yeah.
There's no more chat, is there? So, right, I'll do that now.
Okay.
So, tomorrow, we've got Chris Davies' channel doing Jaguar issue 62 and 63. That'll be at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Then Sunday, we've got Dave's Hobbies. Dave's Hobbies channel doing the Northern Model Builder Show. That'll be at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So make sure you check that out. Monday, we got Chris Davies again doing Ecto 1 Stage 16 at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
Tuesday, we've got Build with Adrian doing Build the Ferrari F40 issue 40 brake components. And that'll be at 7 p.m. Then Wednesday, we've got Penny's Pit Stop and Yorkshire Crafter doing the Paint with Diamond Show 42. That'll be at 2 p.m.
Okay.
Then we've got Wednesday evening, we've got Ready Penny Cook, chicken and bacon pasta. That'll be at 5 p.m.
Chicken and bacon pasta.
Nice. I do like that. Wednesday evening, later on, we've got Build with Adrian doing Part Work Show Spitfire 63 and the Terminator 113. That'll be at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So as normal, a jam-packed Wednesday for you.
Yeah.
Thursday is then back to me doing Terminator 106, 107. So it's that time again, Dave, where you have to hide behind the sofa.
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
And then back with me on Friday to do Spitfire. What are we on? 58 now?
58 onwards, yeah.
Yeah, 58 and 59.
Yeah.
And I will say my next show, I will be 1 year older. It's my birthday on Sunday.
Wow.
So, yeah, not doing a lot. Just chilling here really with some of the housemates, and
Right.
just a bit quiet one. Have a couple of drinks in the garden, so hence doing the garden up. But hopefully we'll have some nice weather so we can sit outside.
Yeah. Brilliant.
So, yeah, I'll be another year wiser on the next show.
I'll go through the last through this chat before everybody says goodbye.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
So, P40 F20, jolly good show, Eagle Squadron. Your tea and caramel wafers will be waiting for you after the debrief.
Jolly good. Thank
Nice,
you.
thank you.
John's model making, excellent show tonight, gents.
Thank you very much, John.
Thanks, John.
P40 F20, Captain Langley returns to lead us on Wednesday, Eagle Squadron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dano's Bills on Sunday 5 o'clock. I'll be going live on my channel, doing a channel update and unboxing.
Oh,
Okay.
well done there. Yeah.
So
brilliant.
Sunday then, 5 o'clock. Yeah, check out Dano Builds doing
Well done there. Yeah.
an unboxing. Exciting.
Brilliant.
And I hope I say this right. Dita Baldo, hello.
Hello.
I think it's
Dr.
Dita. I think it's Dita.
Dita.
But yeah.
Right.
Hello.
And P40 F20, happy birthday, Squiffy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now, is it this Sunday that it's your birthday?
it is. As in
Right.
2 days' time, 6th of
Okay.
June.
Okay.
6th,
Well, we're not. Okay. Well, we're not shutting off the channel just yet. Then, I mean, you can't get away without this. So it's happy birthday to you.
Yeah, but it's not my
Happy
birthday.
birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Horlicks. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you very much. No,
For
it's
Sunday.
Sunday, yeah.
Is yours not coming up soon, dear?
Not till July.
July.
Yeah.
July. But yeah, no, it's just another day. Just another day.
Well, it's when you get past a certain age, it is another day.
Yeah. That age is 34. No, I'll be 35. So, yeah.
How do you bed?
I'll be having a midlife crisis soon.
How do you bed? That's how old my oldest laddie is, 35.
Yeah, it does go quick. I'll tell you, when you get
Right.
older, it just seems to just fly past.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, no, really good show. Thank you for that, and thanks for staying for the extras. I thought as soon as I saw them motors and cogs, I was like, oh,
We get them too.
You can't resist them, can you?
no. Yeah.
Last of P40 F20 are the golden tones of Cook County.
Thank you very much. So yeah, we've got a few happy birthdays in there from Dano Bills and from P40 F20. So yeah, which is nice. So
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. Thanks for sticking around, and yeah, really enjoyed tonight, and yeah, I hope you did too. So please like, share, subscribe, all the necessaries. That would really help me out. Thank you so much. Thank you both for helping as always.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So yeah, let's just say goodbyes then. So
Okay.
Dave's hobbies first. There we go.
Okay. Well, good night, goodbye, and thanks for joining us. Thanks for commenting, and do wish Horlicks a nice happy birthday in the chat there before this ends, and yeah, and give him a nice good thumbs up as well for tonight's show. So good night from me, and I'll see you on Sunday. All being well, 8 o'clock on my channel. Yeah, join us or be square.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, and Geordie Dave.
Yeah, thanks for having us on, Horlicks. I'm just going to give a quick plug here. DRD Allotments I've just sent out a video of the night, so if anybody subscribed to that, please watch. And you'll also see me on Sunday on Dave's show, so catch you then. So good night from me, and don't forget to subscribe and thumbs up to Horlicks.
Lovely. Thank you very much. Yeah, so that's it from us this evening. Take care. Have a good evening. Have a nice weekend. And I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
See you now.